I did have the packs. Okay, so it says it's 8:30. So let's see. Choosing to see if it's connecting.
So what I see here is plans to go live, and then it says the body speaks. I don't see current. Because I see our embodied community plans to go
Oh,
live.
wait a second. I see us. We're right there. Oh dear.
Oh, there we go.
We're there. Woo! I see you.
I see.
Yay! We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Hi, everybody! We're so excited.
Good morning.
I'm Carrie.
And I'm Andrea.
And this is our first experience going live on Embody. And so we are creating this morning and last night. And while I was on vacation, I got the massive download. Hey, let's step into more body language. And I called Andrea and immediate yes. So we're here to speak to you about tomorrow night. And tomorrow night we have scheduled at 6:30 our body language lab. Andrea came up with the verbiage to title this, and it's perfection. It is absolute perfection. Because Andrea and I have both begun doing this several years ago, and body language was so key and exactly in our journeys. And just to take a minute, we just decided that we would share just a little bit of what body language is and why we're doing this. Because as coaches, we've experienced many tools, and perhaps in your life along the way, you may have stepped into many different modalities and healing modalities and had many different experiences. And while I've had that same experience, when I stepped into divine body language and pure speech, I found permanent, massive transformation in my life where everything else that I had experienced, I had touched things. I had touched it. I had touched it. And yet, while I may have believed at the moment, I experienced some great transformations. They were all very temporary, and they did not go all the way down to the root, which I believed at the time. In several instances, I've gone through several where I thought I was at the root. I really I got it. And then I got it. And then, okay, no, that's not it.
I don't got it.
I got it. No. So I've had that experience over and over again in my life. And this is the very first time that I have found massive transformation. Massive. So I'm going to let Andrea give you a little bit of a definition about divine body language, and then we're going to give you a little bit of our testimonials so that you can understand our journey, which is why we are so excited and so passionate to share where we are, because we've lived it, we've walked it, and we are still walking it every single day. And that's why it's so powerful.
Good morning. So happy to be here with all of you, beautiful people. And so my experience, so body language, it's the body speaks, the language lab. And can your skin talk? Does our body have words? And the answer is no. And the only way our body can communicate with us is through itching, scratching, broken bones, aches and pains, irritations, disease, dis-ease. And so this is the way that our body is able to tell us what is really going on through symptoms. And we are not the root cause of the disease. There is a root cause for the dis-ease, and it's something that is emotional, that has been trapped in your body for some time. perhaps things that you are aware of, perhaps things you were unaware of. And then there's also pieces that come in from our lineage. Our women have had massive experiences around nurturing and birth and all kinds of other things that are very traumatic to our bodies. And what I love about divine body language is this is when I actually began to hear my body speaking to me, it was such an epiphany. And I'm a, I had sexual trauma, childhood sexual trauma that was repressed in my memory until I was in my late 40s. And I sat with all of that and I did a bunch of work and I was coming along so much better. But I had my feet hurt all the time, the tops of my feet, the bottoms of my feet. I had skin rashes. I had shooting electrical pains through my toes up into my groin that were excruciating and they moved all over my body. I had cysts in my on my head, um, just countless other ailments that were unbeknownst to me at the time, symptoms of trauma, sexual trauma, childhood trauma, divorce, all kinds of things. And I was actually in a retreat for the very first time doing what we do. And I was laying on a yoga mat and I had the experience of the shooting pain in my feet. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's my body speaking to me, telling me what's actually happening. And I was, it was miraculous for me because now I knew what to do next, even if I didn't really know what to do next. I had people to talk to, I had people to ask. I knew that the answers were within me. And the relief that that gave me, obviously, blessing, was miraculous. And I have resurrected and reclaimed so many different things in me. I have let go of ADHD. I have let go of high blood pressure. I have let go of skin ailments. I had a pineal, I had a cyst on my head right over my near my pineal, which is part of our survival. And it just gone. It's gone. And the things that happen to us day in and day out, consciously and unconsciously, to our bodies, whether it's a stub toe, I had smashed fingers, and this was me remembering my mother's love. It took me a while to get there, and thank God I could. So we're so excited to share with you the tools that we have used that have literally saved our lives in more than a physical ailment, more than not just physically. Um, I don't know if I'd have stayed on the planet. There are days. And so it's not just physical, it's mental, spiritual, emotional. And what the tools that we use and the way that we use our tools is creating miracles. And it is what's happening with ourselves and our families and our friends because of the things that we're doing and sharing. It's beautiful. And
Yes,
so we
and
invite
so
you to join us.
yes, and so what Andrea's speaking of is miracles. And miracles happen every day. And what we found in this system, and we call it a system because it is a system, and translating body language is a system. And as she mentioned, your body only has one way of speaking to you, and it's by showing up in the form of rash, disease, and we may partner with medication. It what you'll notice is if you only give it a lotion on the top, it's going to be just that, only topical. And what's happening is actually much deeper. And so it will come back again and again and again and again. And you may go, well, it just keeps coming back. It just keeps coming back. It just keeps coming back. Yes, it just keeps coming back because you just got it on the topic. And so when we're on the top, we're not going deep. And so we are excited to go deep. And in the past, when I would go deep into what was happening with my feelings, it would mean, oh my goodness, what is going to happen? And so it would be like this, ah! And instead of the motion, we are here in your feeling world and allowing you to step in and empowering you to find playful movement in this community. We've built a community. And the reason why is because we're here for support. And when you have support from others, then you can move through much easier your transformations instead of moving through something like sexual trauma without going, okay, I'm going to go get in a corner and bury myself. See y'all later. That's what we've done. And my massive movement has been 32 years of seizures, 32 years of medication, of believing that's what it took. This is how I had to do it. And in the moment, that's what it required from me. That's what I did. But when I began to recognize and translate that seizures were a way of leaving what I believed I could not handle, I was able to step in and translate. It was only me leaving. So what would it require? We turn the tables on that emotion. The flip of the feeling is I stay. Because the divine power in me, the divine blueprint where I was originally designed, I can stay. And I can handle anything. When I remember and step into my security of I can stay, God in me stays. I began to do that for a year, finding movement over movement over movement over movement and sliding through easily. Why? Because I had support. Because I had people. I found my peeps. Everybody's looking for their tribe. Okay. So I found the people that would show up for me in a completely different way, that were all involved in the system. And I was able to move moment through moment through moment. And after a year, I got the big sign, it's time. And it meant it's time to move from seizures causing you to leave to seizing your life. It's time for you to return where you left and come and experience life again. And I was like, yes, I'm in. That I can tell you that the whole year, I didn't really know what I was moving. I just knew that I knew that I left and I was here to stay, and I was going to trust that I could stay. If you'd have told me you're staying so that your seizures would go away, I don't know that I'd have believed you in the beginning. I'd have been like, okay, whatever you say, lady. Yet what I knew was there was something special going on here. And the idea that I could stay for love and experience, Andrea was mentioning our families, experience our family at a whole new level. For my children to see me show up again and again and again and again. That I'm here in my life, really fully living it and being with people at a different level. That kind of stay. Oh, okay, I'll do that. And so I showed up for that. And what ended up happening is I walked away from disease. So, and that's one thing, like Andrea's mentioned, I mean, the rashes and all kinds of, we've each had massive, I've lost all my hair. For some of you that know me for a really long time, I'm still me and I have curly hair. So I had straight hair and I require, after 32 years of seizures, my focus is my hair. It was time for me to have a new focus. So everything in my head shifted. Some of you saw my hair thin, you may be aware, and then back again. Here I am now with new curly hair. Yes, I have a completely new focus on life. So our hair is our antenna. It is our focus. And so, yes, it's changed. I've changed and I'm super excited. The passion that Andrea and I have, we are just so excited to be here and be able to say here and share these tools with you, because the other thing that is absolutely 125% clear is that these are very easy tools for everybody to learn. This is not something that Andrea and I are harnessing for ourselves. We're here to share it with you so you can share it beyond you, so that when it happens to you, it goes from you and it moves all the way out, because these tools are easy. This is not some energetic, massive movement that you need to be connected to the third dimension to step into another world. This is here and now, and it's easy.
Yes, and just quickly, Carrie said this is a system, which is awesome because in system, things are repeatable over and over and over and over again. And that's what it is there's the tools that we have, body language is one of them, and then how we walk through it is it's a simple system of touching and feeling. And we'll get more into that as you come along and join us in community and learn what your body has been asking you to do and give yourself. So join us.
So join us tomorrow night at 6:30. Grab your friends, tell your friends, hey, if there's anything that we've said that just gets you excited, just like, okay, I'm listening, then just tune in and listen. Grab your friends, tell everybody, come on, get in here and just listen. This is the very first step, is just to listen and see what it has to offer. The other thing is, when a lot of people jump on a call, you may be silent and you may have a movement just from listening to other people, because you're like, oh, that's me. And that's awesome. And that's awesome. Or you may desire to share. We're opening up the forum and allowing people to jump in and share what's going on for them. And then we will facilitate moving through, finding the translation in your body and being able to allow you to move through. So we're going to start by giving you the steps live tomorrow night, 6:30 Central Time.
Facebook and Zoom. And Carrie, tell them how to get to the call.
So I'm sending out an email that'll have the link, and then I'm also going to post it on our Facebook page, because it will go live and the link will be there.
Awesome.
So you can find it on our Embody Facebook page. We will share it with the Embody community, but you'll find it on the Embody page. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it on my personal page too.
Me too.
So, and Andrea will too. So find one of us or get on the Embody page. If you're in our newsletter, in the Embody newsletter, you'll get an email as well. So there's many ways you can jump on and you can find it. It is there. Okay.
Yes, if you require anything, just in the comments below, please feel free. We'll be looking for your comments. You're welcome to direct message either one of us. We're so enthusiastic to start this walk of understanding of why you are where you are and what you are here to do. So join us for the My Body Speaks, the Language Lab.
Awesome.
Thank you. We'll see you later.